Well, hello, my beautiful friends. How are y'all doing today? First of all, let me start and say I am so sorry. I did my thumbnail last night, created the stream, and never checked once, but I had it set for 4:30 a.m. So I do apologize and thank you to those who showed up for it. I am so sorry, guys. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's what I did. But I hope everybody's had a wonderful day today. Everybody is doing well and healthy. That is my prayers for you all. I had a pretty good day today. I am not going to cam up. My ears are ringing so loudly today. So if I'm super loud, turn your volume down. I apologize. It's like I can't quite hear myself talking. It's the ringing is so loud. But we have a sunny 73 degrees today here in East Texas. It's crazy. Oh, wait, let me rephrase that. It is 76. It's dang near 80 degrees at the end of February. But that's Texas weather. It is bipolar as bipolar gets for weather. But thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I am going to start with those who showed up at 3:30ish, almost 4 o'clock ish. And Brown Eyed Girls, Detroit Rock City, Lori. Oh, hang on. Know what button I pushed here. Hang on. Let's see. We had Terry showed up at 5. Miss Magoo showed up at 7. Cheryl showed up at 9. And TJ was here at 2. Jasper showed up as well. Rhonda, I apologize, everyone. I am so sorry. Newsworthy, Lori. Oh, I am so sorry, guys. I apologize so much. I feel so bad. I thought nothing of it till TJ sent me a email or a text that said, "Hey, you were going live at 4 o'clock this morning." And I'm like, "What?" But thank y'all for showing up for me, anyways. So let's see. We got Blue Eyes here. Hello, Miss Kathy. Hello, Lori. Brown Eyed Girls. Let's see here. We've got, let me get down to everybody else here. TJ, thank you for being here. We got Mari. Thank you for being here. Heather. We have Falker's dad. Thank you. We got Ruby Marie, Roxy, Bridget. We got Show Poodles and Charlene, Jen in Georgia, Rhonda West, Paula, Couponi, Miss Mary, how are you? Panda Bears, Cinderella. Y'all are so sweet. Thank y'all for being here. Hi, MJ. Oh, it skipped. Let me see here. We have Shampoo. Thank you for being here, doll. Teresa. Thank you. Chit Chat. Hope you're well. Pink Warrior, thank you for being here. Hey, Dreamer G, how are you? There's Miss Magoo again. Y'all, I felt so bad. Hi, Barb. Thank you for being here. Rhonda, thank you. Hello, Cher. How are you? We had a great live on Shares last night going over Summer Wells. It was really good. Okay, we got Bo. Thank you. And Hope Floats. And Dusty. My goodness, we got a house full tonight, guys. Indy Moon. Thank you all for being here. Amanda Jane. Teresa, did I say hi to you, Teresa? And there's Cheryl. Hello. Hi, YouTuber. Texas Plain Jane. S Dubs. Find Summer's Truth. And Judy Jones. Thank you all for being here. Kelly. Canadian Cookie. Thank you. All righty. I think we pretty much got everybody. Oh, looky here. Blue Eyes Jewel says, let's see what she said. Why won't it attach to the screen? There it goes. Lolly, may we do a moment of silence for sweet Sebastian? Prayers that he's brought home. Yes, we will be doing that when we start here in just a minute. We got Paula. Anybody else sneaking in on us here? Hi, Mally Cat. How are you doing? Hi, Kimberly. Okay, I think we got everybody. I just don't want to miss somebody and not say hi. There's Sandra. Hello, beautiful. Y'all, if y'all hear the dogs barking, I am so sorry. I don't know what they're doing today. They're being dumb. They've been barking all day long. Hi, Dee Marie. All righty. I think we got everybody. Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for being here. Hi, Pat. Thank you for joining. I appreciate everyone. If I have to pause and blow my nose, forgive me. I'd rather do that than y'all hear it. I did not see it, Dreamer G, but she does put out a lot of good videos. So I will check it out for sure. Hi, Dee Dee. Hope you're well. So, guys, 1 year today, 1 year in just a few hours has been the last time Sebastian was seen. Hi, Angelina. It is crazy to think we've been here for a year talking about him. Hi, Tisme. Hi, Amanda Jane. Guys, it's unacceptable. We shouldn't be here still trying to get answers. Yesterday was pretty rough when we all heard what Nick Barris had to say. And I think a lot of people got worked up because we hear one thing, then we hear another thing, and we're trying to believe and trust. And it seems like it just kind of got slapped in our face. It's frustrating because we give our time, we've given our heart and soul, put it all into finding Sebastian. Unfortunately, he's still nowhere to be found. Hey, brown eyed girl. That one question still sits over us every day for almost over a year now. Where is Sebastian? But at the end of the day, this is where we're at. We're going to have to accept it. We're going to have to stay strong. We're going to have to continue. And if y'all are all just like I am, time doesn't matter how long, we're just going to keep pushing forward. You know, yes, Jennifer. If I can get on you. Let's see, where is it? I lost it. Lost it. That's yes. Yeah, that I don't think that's it. Jennifer said, no matter what Nick says, the fact remains Ellie does not meet weekly with the DA or non criminal cases. They just don't. And then Charlene did put here Tony called in on Justin's last night. Tony said it was hogwash coming from Nick. That's it. Guys, Josh from the lab said it the best last night. Hello, reality. Josh reminded us, and I'm telling you, I love Josh. Josh looks at things in a different way. He doesn't put emotion behind every single thing that's going on, and he tells it rationally. He reminded us that Nick Barris is just a reporter. They're not going to tell him things because he is a news reporter. They're not going to give him but just a little of what they want him to know. And with him coming out and saying it is not a criminal investigation, in no way should we get it into an uproar because we have what's his name, Wally or Wiley, saying early on a news channel that it had turned into a criminal investigation. We have Eric Craddock sent an email with his signature on it saying this is an ongoing criminal investigation. So we don't need to get ourselves worked up over what Nick Barris tells us. We can't hold onto every word that he tells us. And there got to be a point where I kind of started feeling bad for him because he got attacked hard. Nick Barris had told us himself those words, criminal investigation. Then he said not a criminal investigation, it's just an investigation. Lady for Justice, thank you for being a member for 1 month and being part of us. I appreciate you supporting us, my channel over here, and your um, commitment to be a part of this. Thank you. And hello to everyone that's been coming in. Thank you all for being here. But we have to remember and always keep in mind Nick Barris is a news reporter. Eric Craddock is the sheriff over the investigation. We shouldn't allow ourselves to get all excited and worked up over what just a news reporter says. I'm sure if we stop and think about it, they're probably not very happy with him still for leaking the video that they did not want put out. Because in my heart, I feel like the light video is going to be the key to everything. Whispering Winds, thank you so much. She says, but our hearts are already invested to not feel angry. Yes. Yes. You know, we have to keep things in perspective. Thank you, Whispering Winds, for that super chat. I appreciate you. We are so invested. We're so hungry right now for information. But guys, we have to keep in mind they owe us nothing. They owe us really nothing at all. And we got to be grateful for what little we get, continue on our path to keep Sebastian's name and his story out there. And we have to stay vigilant. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for being here. So that's where we've got to keep our focus. Okay. Nick Barris is going to put out some stuff, and it's great to hear what he has to say, but we can't hinge everything on him. He's only going to say whatever they're telling him. He's going to put it out in a certain way he wants it spun. Does that make sense? So we have to be smart, stop and think. Day whatever 6 that it was, I think day 6, where they scaled back this search because at that point they realized Sebastian was not a runaway kid. Yes, Barb, stay on course, as Chris McDonough would say. Yes. But they started into a different look at how the whole situation was. And it became an investigation. Investigation is looking into anything and everything relating to that situation. Then we have Eric Craddock's words saying it is now a criminal investigation. And you got to stop and realize they have all the video footage. They have all the digital that they can go through. They have done a search grid around that house so tight. They've gone back 11 different times for the backyard alone. And in that time, there has been no sighting of Sebastian walking out of that house, let alone running out of the house or away from the house. There is no physical evidence of Sebastian hiding out anywhere around there. And when you see the flashlight video, it's very obvious. There are flashlights in the backyard leading to a waiting car in the middle of the night, and yet Sebastian's scent was not picked up. Therefore, Sebastian was not one of those carrying the flashlight. He did not walk to that car. It has to be, I would have to say, in my opinion, it would have to be a criminal investigation because a child does not disappear. A child, a human being, a person does not disappear. Therefore, he had to be removed from the home to not be found. Therefore, someone is involved. That makes it into a criminal investigation. So we have to stay on course. We have to not let things get to us. We just have to take what Nick Barris tells us with some logic. This man is a reporter. This is his opinions of what is going on, what little tiny info was said to him. And at that, we have to just let it go. So I wanted to go over that real quick, but it's a shame that had to come out right at the 1 year mark because it did put a damper on things. The video with Sebastian with Katie and Chris is coming out tonight at 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. I look forward to seeing that, to hearing what stories they have to say tonight. But for today, we want to pay our respects for Sebastian and take a minute to be quiet, to say a little silent prayer, send good vibes his way, whatever it is you feel like you want to do. I'll give you that. And 'tis me. We will thank you and everything in just a moment. So, if you would, let's just take a moment of silence for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Thank you, everyone, for that. And 'tis me thank you for gifting the memberships. We've got 5 new members, guys. If you got a membership, please tell Tisme thank you. That is so sweet and precious of you. I appreciate it. Make sure you let them know. Okay, it's 8. Yes, 8 o'clock Texas time. 8 o'clock Texas time. And let's welcome our new members with a little welcome to the South. Welcome, welcome to the South. We break that good stuff out. We got enough to go around. So can I get a right and get down? Welcome to the South. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, welcome. Tomorrow we will be doing a members live. I haven't decided on the time. It's so hard between all the other creators and everything happening in the evening time. So I'll try to pick us a good time to go and do a just about an hour of a members live. I have some really good information to share with you and go over. Um, Let me go ahead and I'm going to gift 5 more memberships. Let me do that now and we'll get that over with. Okay, it's not wanting to do it. There it goes. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Welcome to those 5 members, new members. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of us. Welcome. Welcome. And we'll play y'all a song too. Welcome to the South, guys. Welcome. Welcome to the South. We break that good stuff out. We got enough to go around. So can I get a right and get down? Welcome to the South. All righty. Good deal. Let's keep it going. All right. Okay, guys. So our title today is the Landfill Search. I wanted to talk a little bit about it. I was going to do just a sadder theme today, and I thought, no, the search still needs to continue. These things still need to be talked about. We gave our moment of silence to Sebastian. I know we went into that moment of silence for Sebastian to pay our respects to him, to send good vibes to him, to ask God to please bring him back home. But we still need to continue. His dad needs us to continue our work. And that's what we're going to do, guys. Because if it was my child, I would be begging everyone to please keep going. So that's what we're going to do. I've always had questions about the landfill. I've always wondered why so quickly they went to the landfill. You don't just get to go in there and take a team with you and go through every tiny bit of trash that's there. That's not how it works. You have to have a warrant. You have to be able to go through the right channels. And so they had to have a reason. to go in there. Hey, AMC, how are you? Yes, one started a fire while they were searching the other. Convenient. But the the story came out early that the guy that picked up their trash cans said they were unusually extra heavy as they put the trash in. Of course, at first somebody brings up the conversation of could that have been Sebastian? Well, no, it wasn't. But what could have been in that trash that made it so heavy that a search warrant was issued to go look? Yes, TJ. There was the one landfill that caught on fire while they were searching at the other one. And that landfill is right across from Danny Guy's construction company, which is Chris's uncle, his cousin. Yeah, it was there, right there. A little convenient. Don't know what would have been in there that needed to be destroyed. But it is coincidental that that would have happened. Now, as far as the trash being so heavy, Canadian Cookie, it is very possible that they were there such a short time that maybe they found what they were looking for, but we don't know about it. That is so very true. Oh, looky here, prayer warrior. My thought was camera surveillance, but I've also thought of some of Sebastian's stuff. Well, I'm going to give you my opinion. We've heard from Nina. When she said Chris called her to let her know that Sebastian was missing, she was very confused. What happened? What was going on? He had told her they had no idea what happened. And her words were, but Christopher, you have cameras in your home. What about those? He didn't have much to say about that. We've been told there were no cameras in the house when there was a search. Now, if you stop and think about it, those don't weigh a ton of weight. But if you have several, they could be very heavy. But what would make it even heavier? Could it be possible that there were batteries attached? Now, guys, this is my guess. I've said it from day one. I honestly believe that cameras were thrown in the trash. Whether that was done before Sebastian went missing or after, I have no clue. But could it be other things of Sebastian added in there? It very well could have been. I don't know. We don't know for sure. Yes, AMC, what happened to that camera? Because they had one at his snack cabinet. They did. Mr. Chris talked to Sebastian, we assume, supposedly, to tell him it's time to get out of the snacks. He doesn't need snacks. Yes. Nina also says, how do you lose a child? Exactly. Yes, the cameras were not there. I wonder if they were thrown away. I wonder if the SD card was destroyed. I don't know. Irony Rose, look at you being a member for 1 month. And she says, prayers for Seth. Yes, we all have Seth in our prayers. I pray for him daily. My heart hurts for him. Yeah, a whole child. How do you lose a whole child? But for whatever reason, they did go to the landfill. Okay. Oh, yes, reality. Yes, Irony Rose, thank you for your continued support. Yes. I'm going to show you pictures from the landfill that day that they were out there searching. Because there is something that I question and something that helped me come to my conclusion. And I want to show y'all what I'm talking about. Here you can see they're out there. They've got their jackets on. One has a reflector vest and they're digging. They're looking through pieces. Here's a little makeshift canopy tent. It looks like it's fallen down a little bit. Here we go at a little wider angle. There is a bulldozer there trying to move things around when they needed it. Next, we have another view of that. Crew search landfill for Sebastian Rogers, or in Sebastian Rogers' case. So you're looking at this. If you notice, they're all wearing, it looks to me as if they're just wearing regular everyday clothes and they have their jackets on. Understandably, it was a little cool that day. I get it. Now I want to show you something. Elijah Vu. We all know little Elijah. His mother did something to him, struck him, killed him, unalived him. And she put him in the trash can, in the trash bag, and took him to a large dumpster. They went to search for his little body. Here is the search for little Elijah. I mean, not Elijah, Quentin Simon. I'm sorry, y'all forgive me. Not Elijah Vu. It was Quentin Simon. Those two just broke my heart. So here is their search. Notice what they're wearing. Notice their mask, their gloves, their whole pull over things that they've got. They have shoe coverings. Here is them searching in a line, going just a little at a time. Here they are again. Now, folks, I want to tell you the difference between what I see for the two of those searches. I see little Quentin's search as a search for his little body. Therefore, they have to wear the hazmat suits. Thank you, Mary. Because they were there searching for his decomposing body. And in fact, we did learn in the trial, as some of those testified in court that were on the search, due to the compacting of the trash can and the bulldozer scraping and picking up pieces, that type of thing, his little body was basically mutilated. But they knew, because they had video footage of early in the morning hours with his mother putting that trash bag into the big trash container down the road at a trailer park. They knew he was in the landfill. Yes, they knew. They were prepared. They went there to find this little baby's body. But then you go back and you look at Sebastian Rogers' search. Guys, they're wearing everyday clothes. I'm sure they had gloves on. I didn't see any covering over their shoes, but they might have had that. There was not a line looking for tiny pieces. They were out there. And if they were looking for Sebastian's body himself, we would have seen a whole different look to them. But that's not what we saw. We did not see that. Therefore, we know that's not what they were looking for. They did not think he himself was there. So thank you, Jesus, for that. Yes, it was a construction type landfill, but that is where their trash went to. That is where the area where they dumped. So that was a big difference. And I wanted to make sure everybody could see that and understand that they weren't there to look for Sebastian. They were there to find evidence. They were looking for those cameras, in my opinion. I'm sure you could tell where they were mounted. I'm sure you could tell walking in their home, you could see, hey, wait a minute, there was something up here. I bet they had cameras in here. Asking people, they probably found out, yes, they had cameras. So they were not looking for anything other than evidence. I wonder if they ever found those cameras. Yeah, it K-Mac, you're right. Hindsight did a short video about it, and she had zoomed in, and a man had a paper in his hand. So they were there looking for evidence and not Sebastian himself. I keep hearing little things talking and people saying, I think Sebastian was put in that trash can being so heavy like it was. But I just showed you the difference between the two. Had it been looking for a body, there would have been the hazmat suits and everything because of the way the body would be, the type of area it would be in. But that's not what it is. I don't think it was. So we got Dusty says, I work in trash industry. It was not household trash landfill. Okay. Well, I think the cameras were from in the home, is what I believe. I believe the cameras they were looking for was in the home, not the ones outside. Blue eyes, thank you for that. I appreciate you. If if they had thrown their trash away, put it out at the road, and they had anything that needed to be covered up, taken away, or whatever, being in a panic, anything like that, they're going to put it in the trash. They're going to run out there and add another trash bag to that. And if it was the cameras with batteries and the equipment that goes on the wall and you add that up, it could seem very much heavier. And so I just wanted to talk about that a little bit today because I just yesterday saw someone mention they still wonder if he was put in the trash. CP said they would watch him on camera, go in the kitchen, yep, during the night. But the cameras are no longer there. Yes, Mary, CP himself told us that for a punishment, when Sebastian didn't clean his room according to how clean he thought it should be, Mr. Chris thought it should be, then yeah, he made him throw his stuff away. Yes, there was not a grid search. They were looking for something specific, I believe. It very well might be. And that might be something, Purple Sneakers, that they haven't told us. I don't know. Maybe they were taken out earlier before. I don't know. Yes, KP did slip Mohawk. She said one time that they have seen him sneak snacks in the middle of the night. So, where did those cameras go? My guess would be trash running the very next morning. They would be out of there, gone already. Or could that have been something that was handed off at Worsham's early in the morning when Katie went a whole different direction and Mrs. Bowersox was seen there early that morning? I don't know I don't have the right answers. But I do know if Mommy Socks would have ended up with those cameras, then I am sure the landfill that it would have ended up in would have been at the construction, I mean, the landfill site right across from Danny Guy's construction company that happened to catch on fire. Things are a little too convenient sometimes, and it's really not hard to figure it out. It's crazy how people act when they are in a panic. We need to confirm the heavy trash with Justin. Okay. You know, Sebastian was taken away from his home. That we know. This young man did not run away. He had a great weekend. Oh, it was only the building that caught on fire. Okay, thank you for clarifying that, Mohawk Mom. I thought it was the landfill itself, the transfer station. Yeah, I thought it was okay. So Mohawk Mom just corrected us. It was the transfer station, and only the building caught fire. Okay, but where Sebastian went when he was taken away from his house is what we need. That is the information we need. We need to know where Sebastian is. I'm telling y'all that once we can find him, everything else will start falling into place. Everything. And we can't lose sight of the fact that we saw him on the evening he was at Texas Roadhouse 1 year ago. About an hour and a half later, he got out of the car, went into the roadhouse, sat with his mother. He was healthy looking. He was content sitting there. I sometimes think that when I look at that, I feel like he was a little uncomfortable, like something wasn't right. I think he was sensing something was going on because even though the other sides tell us that Katie was looking for a waitress, I call BS and say, no, she wasn't. 3 past her table. She never stopped them. She had the little gadget on the table that she can just get a waitress to come. He was very polite. He had manners. And I'm going to guarantee you, I've said it before, Seth taught that young man how to be respectful around women. We saw Sebastian stop as his mother sat down. The waitress was there. He waited for her to leave before he went to his seat. That is manners that a young man has been taught. He has such a bright future ahead of him. I want to read something. I don't know if you've all seen it or not. Let me get back to it. I just lost it. At Night put out a post today. and it was absolutely beautiful. I'm going to read this, and it's quite lengthy. So everybody just sit back and relax and listen, because the words they put is absolutely beautiful. Hi, Scratch and Sniff. Hi, how are you? I do have that, Narita, where Chris has said that Sebastian would never be found. Yes. Okay. At Night Media, 1 year without Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. 1 year ago today, our nation was shaken by a profound and tragic mystery: the disappearance of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, a 15-year-old boy, now 16, whose life was brimming with promise, whose laughter filled the air, and whose absence has left an unhealable wound in the hearts of his family and community. In a single fleeting moment, he was taken from us, a teenager who should have had a future stretching out before him, snatched away, leaving behind only questions, sorrow, and a desperate yearning for justice, a relentless pursuit. For 12 long months, we have witnessed an extraordinary effort to bring Sebastian home. His father, Seth Rogers, has stood as a pillar of unwavering resolve, leading the charge with a determination that inspires us all. Alongside Mr. Rogers, spokesperson and friend Tony Mathis, Dog the Bounty Hunter, At Night, and a vast network of investigators, officers, and volunteers have poured their hearts into this effort. We have chased down every lead, turned over every stone, and followed the truth wherever it has led us, no matter how faint the trail. This is America at its best, united, resolute, and refusing to back down until Sebastian is found. And yet, despite our tireless work, Sebastian remains missing. But let it be clear, we will not stop. We will not rest. We will bring him home, or do our part to help authorities identify and deliver those responsible for his disappearance to justice. A year of hope amid darkness. This, this has been a year of unimaginable hardship, a year of waking each morning with a fragile hope that today might be the day Sebastian is found, only to face fear, frustration, and exhaustion as leads falter and answers elude us. We have felt the surge of adrenaline when a tip comes in, held our breath as clues begin to align, and endure the crushing disappointment when they fall apart. Yet through the darkness, a light shines through, the light of hope. We believe in the resilience of the human spirit. We believe in the power of community, and we believe that together we can overcome even the greatest challenges to bring Sebastian back to those who love him. The strength of a nation. Our efforts have been nothing short of relentless. More than a dozen false sightings have been investigated, each one met with the urgency it deserved, as if it were the breakthrough we've been praying for. Law enforcement's swift response arriving within 2 to 4 minutes every single time, often before we could even radio an update. Their dedication has been a beacon of hope, a testament to the professionalism and heart of those who serve. Every child carefully identified, separated, photographed, and cleared with precision and care, ensuring no opportunity is missed. We have pursued every possibility from the green hoodie lead, now ruled out, to the meticulous analysis of ultra high resolution satellite imagery, searching for the smallest clue that might lead us to Sebastian. And through it all, law enforcement across this great nation has stood with us, acting without delay or hesitation. For that, we owe them a debt of gratitude beyond words. But we have also faced the worst of humanity, those who would threaten, attack, and seek to derail this sacred effort. These individuals who mock the pain of a missing child and exploit it for their own twisted agendas are a disgrace to everything we stand for. Let me say this plainly. Their cowardice will not deter our America will not be intimidated. We will prevail. A plea for our children's sake. In the United States today, we are too often a nation pulled apart. Division cuts through our communities like a jagged blade. Hatred simmers in our words, and polarization builds walls where bridges once stood. We see it, we feel it, and we live it every day. But this cannot be who we are. This cannot be what we leave behind. What we need isn't more of this tearing apart. We don't need the anger that poisons our hearts or the noise that drowns out our shared humanity. No, what we need is compassion. We need empathy. We need understanding. And we don't need it just for ourselves. We need it for our children, for every little girl who clings to her mother's hand, for every little boy who looks up to his father's strength. They are all the ones who will inherit this world we shape, and they deserve so much more than what division offers. Picture a mother kneeling beside her child's bed, brushing a strand of hair from her sleeping face, her chest tight with quiet fear. Will this world be kind to you? Will it keep you safe? Imagine her tears as she whispers a prayer that her baby never knows the sting of hate, the ache of a nation too broken to care. That's the cry we need to hear, the cry that should shake us awake. Now see a father standing at the edge of a playground, watching his daughter laugh, his son stumble and rise again. His jaw tightens, a lump swells in his heart because he knows. I'd give anything to shield you. One tear escapes because he wonders if he can protect them from a country pulling itself apart, from a future where empathy is a forgotten word. That's the ache we need to feel, the ache that should drive us to act. This isn't about us alone. It's about them, our kids, the ones we'd move mountains for, the ones we'd fight lions to save. They need us to rise above the chaos, to reject the hatred that threatens their tomorrow. They need us to show them a United States where empathy heals us, where understanding lifts us up. Let that truth break a mother's heart into action. Let it bring a father's tear into resolve. For their sake, we must do this together. A parent's unimaginable pain. If you were a parent, pause for a moment and imagine this unbearable burden, waking up each morning with the haunting question of where your child is, if they are safe, if they are hungry, if they're scared. Going to bed each night with a prayer that tomorrow might bring answers, that tomorrow might bring them home. This is a pain no parent should ever know. Yet for Sebastian's family, it is a daily reality. We cannot turn away from their suffering. We must stand with them, shoulder to shoulder, and fight for their son as if he were our own. A promise to Sebastian. Some children fade from the headlines, their names lost to time as the world moves on, leaving their families frozen in grief, unanswered, unheard. We will not let that happen to Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. We will keep saying his name. We will keep searching. Somewhere out there, someone knows something, and we will find them. We will bring Sebastian home. This is our solemn vow, rooted in the strength of the American people and the unshakable belief that better days lies ahead. It goes on to mention, and I'm not going to read every bit of it, it goes on to mention Summer Wells, Madeline McCann, John Benet Ramsey, Elizabeth Smart, Kyron Harmon. And it says these cases aren't just stories. They're about real children whose lives were at stake. When a child goes missing, every moment counts. The longer they're gone, the greater the risk of a tragic outcome. In the US alone, around 460,000 children are reported missing each year, according to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, it's the NCMEC. While many are found, some, like those listed, remain lost in both life and the public eye. Families endure unbearable pain, trapped in limbo with no answers. The rumor mill can add to their suffering by spreading falsehood or turning their loss into a spectacle. Awareness can save lives, but it must be responsible. Sharing verified information, supporting search efforts can help, while unchecked rumors can harm investigations and hope. When kids like Summer, Madeline, John Bonet, Elizabeth, and Kyron vanish, the media and the internet take over. Social media and YouTube can spread words fast, but they can also breed misinformation, conspiracy theories, baseless accusations, and noise that drowns out the truth. The second disappearance into headlines and rumors hinders their finding and justice, leaving families pleading for focus on the facts. These names, Summer Wells, Madeline McCann, John Benet Ramsey, Elizabeth Smart, Kyron Harmon, represent more than mysteries. They're children who slipped away twice, once from their homes, then into a chaotic swirl of speculation. We need to wake up to the fact that kids are dying, and every case demands urgency, not entertainment. We can honor their stories by keeping them alive with care and truth, pushing for answers because no child should be lost in life or online. The search continues. Your help is needed. We are still here, still looking, still fighting, and we need you. The reward for information leading to Sebastian's safe return now stands at $347,000. One tip, one piece of information, one act of courage could change everything. If you know something, no matter how small it seems, step forward. Your voice could be the key to ending this nightmare. Contact information: Sumner County Sheriff's Office. You can call 615-451-3838. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigations, 1-800 TBI Find. FBI tip line, tips.fbi.gov. Dog the Bounty Hunter tip line, 833 TELL DOG. At Night hotline, 844-922-3236. Call or text. Email: Sebastian at manhunts.one. A final word. Sebastian, hear us now. We are still here. We will never stop looking. With the resolve of a nation, the hope of a brighter tomorrow, and the strength of our collective spirit, we will find you. America stands united for you, for your father, family, and for justice. If that doesn't touch someone's heart, I don't know what would. Sebastian may be somewhere right now that we don't know where, but we will never let him remain lost. We will keep him alive through everything we talk about. We will continue to remain strong as Sebastian's army. We will continue to do whatever possible we can. I know you all are a lot like I am. If I could be there to help search, I would. I would do everything I can. I would stand on a street corner with a picture of him and shout his name. I would do anything that was needed. And guys, we have to hold on to hope. If we lose our hope, like we did yesterday when Nick Barris came out and said it's just an investigation, it's not a criminal investigation. It's as if everybody was losing that hope. But that's not what we're going to do. Sebastian is missing. He is somewhere. And we can do here on our platform what we do best. And that's talk about him. That's putting his picture out there. That is spreading the word that Sebastian is still missing, and we need everyone's help to find him. He needs to come home to his father. That's what we need to do. That's our job. Let the professionals do what they do. Let them be the ones to gather that evidence. If we come across something that we find that might possibly be important, let's send it in and let them make the decision if it is or isn't going to help. That's what we're here for. That's what our job is. And today, on this anniversary date of the last time he was seen out in public, I give my pledge to Sebastian that I will never stop. I will never lose hope. I have a strong and mighty God that has my back and hears my prayers. And he knows your name well, Sebastian. There are so many people on this YouTube streets that are in your corner fighting for you, Sebastian. And we will not let the hate overcome us in what we do, because they're not worth it. They're not worth our time because we are too busy fighting for you, Sebastian, that when we stop giving the views to them or calling their names out and talking about them, when we stop that, they lose their power to interfere. And we're here for you, Sebastian. That is my pledge to you. My channel is yours. And no one can stop us. Guys, as you go along tonight, I ask that y'all keep Sebastian on your mind. But today, more importantly, keep Seth on your mind. That anniversary date is a very hard time for a parent to realize that they have gone a year without seeing their child, hearing his voice. I know that pain. I feel it for him today. And with every one of us sending prayers his way, might help ease it just a little. Say a prayer for Katie as well. It's the right thing to do. If she was involved, she has that to deal with on her own. But being this long without your child, no matter whether you were part of taking him away or not, she's human. And I'm sure she feels pain. So keep them all in your prayers. Don't lose the hope for Sebastian just because Nick Barris doesn't feel like it's a criminal investigation. He thinks it's just an investigation. Folks, they're working. They're working hard. And Seth is in contact with them almost daily. And that's good enough for us. I just want to thank you all for being here. I know you're not here just to listen to my crotchety old voice. I know you're not here just to look at me. You're here in numbers because of Sebastian. Never lose that. We have to stay strong. We have to stay together. We have to present a united front for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. He will not remain lost forever. We will find him. We will find a way. And together, we are stronger. So, with that, I'm going to tell you all goodbye, tell you good night. We will. I'll be back over on shares tonight um, to continue to talk about Summer Wells, and then tomorrow I will be doing the members live so I can share some information I have and show you a few things that we can discuss. And please know how very much you are appreciated. Please know how much you are loved. We are a family here. And I thank you all for your heart and for your dedication and for everything you're putting into Sebastian, for Sebastian, and for his father. And with that said, good night, everyone. Love and hugs to you all. And we will see you back here tomorrow, same time. Bye.